I guess I'm back on. I don't know. We'll see.
Sonia said,
I hear something.
I had to reload my browser as well.
Okay, well, something just came back up, and I think it was internet. I still have 180 seconds before. Okay, we're back on YouTube. And I have 125 seconds to go on Twitch. The funny thing is my phone on YouTube is running off the wireless, which is the network, right? But the laptop wasn't working well at all on the network. 89 more seconds and it'll try to reconnect. I'll just let it time out. Welcome back, Sonia. And welcome back anybody else that's put up with this so far.
Bob Lee's Woodshop said,
Hello, Bob Lee.
Hey Al Vulcan salute.
Live long and prosper. So I'm having some internet issues, I guess, or some network issues. Which I'm trying to resolve, Bob. How are you doing? All right, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like Twitch is back up.
Bob Lee's Woodshop said, Okay, head.
Good deal, good deal. Welcome, Bob, welcome. All right, on Twitch, I'm doing check to see what the speed is. I did one a second ago, and it was 40 and 17. 40 down and 17. I can live with the
Sonia
17 up.
Said, how are you connecting everything? Are you using 3 webcams?
Okay. The YouTube, which is this one.
Sonia said, hi, a Bob Lee grinning face with big eyes.
Is on my phone, and it's going via wireless, okay? Because it wouldn't let me connect just using the phone service. Now, the one on Twitch, which is right there, and I can't tell if I'm even on Twitch. Sonia, can you check that, please? The laptop camera, the camera looking at the printer, and then the close-up camera. That's how I'm doing 3 cameras. All right, let me redo this again and see how much bandwidth. From inside, it was about a 17 up and about 90 something down. See the ping's back up to 9? My download is still cruddy. Sorry, my download's 23, which is
Sonia
horrible.
Said, 2 cameras up on Twitch and speed test showing on main Twitch display.
Yes, correct, Sonia, correct. See, upload is 13 and download is 23, and I'm not too worried about download out here, but that's at least a little better than what it was a second ago. So we really shouldn't be lagging now. All right, let me turn off the display capture so you can see the camera, which is this one here. And it's the voice that hopefully you're hearing as I speak. Yeah. Okay. So that's my Twitch sound. Now let's bring the music up, which the music might be working.
Sonia said, only about 5-second lag between services.
Well, I think that's going to have to be. And I'm going to free up a little space on the hard drive. I'm also not recording, so that ought to help.
Lilworth said, I am watching here as well.
Good deal. Good deal, Bob. Hopefully it's not too laggy. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Let's go back to music. Maybe. Oh, I had it right there. Here we are. All right, you should have some music now. I don't know how laggy it's going to be, but let me know. Now I'll get my hand out of the way. Go back to what I was doing here, which is taking this thing apart. Let's get rid of this stuff. Do this gently. Oh, and that's not the one, it's this one. So I'll just use the bit itself. And was that one too small or what? No, that is the right one. Sonia, are you going to be repairing your own equipment? When you stream again? Oh, cool. Cool.
Sonia.
Yeah.
Said.
I love electronics.
Yes, and others.
I love electronics, Sonia. I don't know if you saw, but I did an album art deal. I made basically a 555 timer circuit that flashes an LED, so it's not a big circuit, but I enjoy stuff like that. I breadboarded it first, make sure that it worked, and then I went ahead and put it on a proto board and just did a point-to-point solder on it. I guess. Oh.
Sonia. Said. Did you know Larry Brown?
Yes.
That used to teach electronics at OC?
Yes, Larry Brown. I know him well. I know him well. He was one of my electronics teachers before I taught up there. In fact, back in the 80s, well, early 90s. Do you know him well? Is he your neighbor? Is he your friend? Okay. I think that's ready to go. A lot more sturdy than what it was. Not as pretty as what I want it to be. So, let's move this over. Get the YouTube camera over here. Oh, and I guess I could give it some power also. Use this handy dandy camera mount there. See it? There's my camera mount. Yes, he was. He was very smart.
Sonia said he was an instructor and all-around great guy. Best teacher for digital and electronics that OC ever had.
Yep.
Period.
Yep, I agree. I agree. In fact, I've done some adjunct electronics teaching up there, and I always remember the stuff that Larry taught. I took several of his classes. Give this thing power. Okay, I guess I got power. Charging stopped. Charge is temporarily stopped due to high temperature. Oh my God! Oh, that's not why. It's just hot. Yeah, and I'm down to 16%. Okay. All right. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I'm fighting the internet, and I'm fighting the heat, and I'm fighting everything else. Of course, both YouTube and Twitch were kind of a test to see if I could get both of them going at the same time, at least on different devices. In fact, I've had several beers with Larry in my day. He used to like drinking Polygirl. That was like his favorite. I've gone over his house several times. He's come over to mine. He, there at the end, he kind of, I don't know, like shied away. I don't know what to call it, but we kind of drifted apart, but we were real good friends. I ran a bulletin board system, and he had one too at some point. Like I said, we were really, really good friends. And then he
Sonia
faded away.
said, is he still in the area?
As far as I know, he lives around 43rd. Somewhere in the vicinity where that church is over there on 42nd. Well, I'm sure there's multiple churches on 42nd. In fact, I know that there are. Well, this isn't totally strong, but it's almost like it needs some more screws right there. You know, I wonder if I can put some screws in there. Let me try something. I don't know if this one's long enough. I doubt it is.
Sonia said, yes, I remember that house.
Yeah, he put, I think, a bunch of siding on it and stuff. He bought the one next to him, next to his house, and moved his dad in from Kermit. I mean, as far as I know, he's around, but I don't. Last time I saw him up at Dumplings. I'm going to take this back off and see if I can make some screws for the top right here. We talked a little bit at the restaurant, and then he went home, and that was it, I guess. But you know, there's no screw on this side. Yeah, and there's not really a screw there because the extruder is being held on. So I'm just going to go with what I've got, which is those two right there. See if I can put this back on without dropping those two lock washers. Guess that's not going to happen, huh? There's that lock washer. I ran around town. Well, what happened to the lock washer? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I ran around town and found some M3 rod and made the screws that I needed, which is what these are. And that's worked out really nicely. So I think what I'm going to start doing is stocking up on rod, threaded rod, in different I don't know, thread specifications, because it'll certainly get me out of a bind like it did, or like it has. I think this is a little too big. Maybe not. It feels like it's slipping. Okay, get this stuff off of here. Now I did have it. Oh, let's hook up the power again. See, I wanted to have it a removable fan so that I could just clip into the power. I had a Velcro piece holding it on up here. So I'm going to drop another Velcro piece right there. Yeah, I've sat on that front porch several times, Sonia. Several times.
Sonia said, "You need a removable fan for quick cool downs when finished."
What do you mean a removable fan? Like that? I just figured that it'd probably be a lot easier to do that than to have to. Yeah. Oh man, that's broken right there. Jeez. Gosh. Oh. Get some more super glue. And of course, that's going to super glue that bolt on there, or that nut, and I'm not going to be able to get it off when I need to get it off. So that's a lose. That's not going to work.
Sonia said. Larry had not gotten the house next door when I knew him. He had just gotten that disc-based Roland keyboard and was so proud of that thing, back then.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Bob Lee's wood shop said. Hi, Sonia.
Yeah, that's not going to work. They're both broken. Well, so much for that. The one I printed last night worked worse than today's. I guess I'm going to have to look at this differently. So let me take this off before it all kind of glues itself in place. Like it probably already has.
Sonia said. Hiya, Bob Lee. I sub to you, sir. Grinning face with big eyes.
Yeah, Sonia, Bob Lee is part of the woodworking community. All right, now I'm probably gonna have to replace this screw, but I'm gonna, so I don't have to unscrew it from the back. There we go. Okay, I got that. Crud. Yep, that one was messed up. Oh dear.
Sonia said. But is Bob Lee a Star Trek fan too? Giggle.
You'll have to ask him that. Yeah, and I think I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this thing too. I don't know. As long as it doesn't glue itself in there, and it looks like it's not, that'll be okay. I can redo it. I just want to keep it together, I guess. Gosh, man, this shroud's really been a pain. Maybe I need to look at other designs. Okay, for now.
Patrick Kennedy.
Hey, Patrick.
Said. Yo, Al.
Yo, Patrick. How are you, Patrick? Man, nothing's working right today. I'm trying to put this fan on, and this piece broke. And that's the only thing that holds it, so even if I super glue it, it's
Bob
not
Lee's wood shop said. I have always been.
How you been doing, Patrick? Yeah, Bob, I am too.
Patrick Kennedy said. Waiting for car to charge so can go check on generator at OC.
What is it, a scheduled generator check? By the way, Patrick is a network manager up at Odessa College.
Sonia said.
I've worked with him for years.
Thumbs up, Bob Lee. Same here.
And Patrick just bought a plug-in Prius. Really nice looking with them tail fin taillights.
Said. Please forgive me, Al. What are you doing?
Oh, that's okay. I am replacing this fan shroud here. I'm gonna have to take it all apart actually. This fan shroud here, it's a parts cooler for it blows down on the part. And I printed it, but it keeps breaking. So
Patrick Kennedy said, charging alternator failed.
Oh, really? I was wondering why you were doing it. Because is it similar to the other Prius? When you drive it, it charges itself, right? Regenerative charging? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one back on, even though it's kind of messed up too, but I think I've already super glued it enough to where it'll be a little sturdier. We'll try it that way. Yeah, why not? But right now what I'm wanting to do, or what I'm needing to do, is take...
Patrick Kennedy said, the failure on the generator at OC.
Oh, I gotcha. I thought it was the failure of the of your car's charger. Gotcha.
Lilworth said, what is the machine you are working on?
Bob, it's a 3D printer. It's my latest tool in the shop, and it was recommended to me to get a parts cooler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fang off and put it on the other one. Okay, so this is the, quote, bad one. Actually, it was a good one. I put it on this one, which is the one I ran all night. So what's new, Patrick? You enjoying the summer? It's not too bad, but I'm in the garage right now and it's pretty warm.
Patrick Kennedy said, budget worksheets.
Oh, yes. Yes. It is that time of year. Hey, have they approved them yet or not? No, you're working on them. Let's see, it's
Lilworth
June?
said, thanks, Al. I am not up on machine or the technical of the computer world.
Well, Bob, you ask any question you want. There's no question that's a bad question or a dumb question. Just...
Patrick Kennedy said, yep. Patrick Kennedy said, working on them.
And I'll put the fan back on if I don't break it again. I would have thought we would have already had had submitted, unless you're working on a proving budget. Oh yeah, that's right. This one's the other one. Because I decided to use different screws. That's right. Aren't I a smart one? Yeah. That way I have to use 2 different tools.
Patrick Kennedy said, "Won't get approved until Aug."
Okay. See, I thought they approved by the end of May. Or at least, we had to have the stuff. I guess this is the end of May, the beginning of June, yeah. Guess that makes sense. That was a long time ago in a land far, far away. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Bob Lee's wood shop said, "I have to go, Al."
Okay, Bob. Have a nice one. I think I'm really liking this speech chat. Because I don't have to look over at either one of the 2 services. And it works off of both.
FP3D said, "FP3D equals Fernando. Hello everyone."
Hey, Fernando! How you doing, man? What are you doing this fine Saturday afternoon, Fernando?
FP3D said, "All's good in the hood.
Awesome.
Hanging at the pool."
Oh, that's even better, man. Jeez, I'm jealous. Gosh. Yeah. And I'm just dosing this thing with more super glue, but I don't want to do it over the bed of the printer.
FP3D said, What are you working on?
It is a 3D printer, my friend. And what I'm doing is I'm taking and putting a fan blower. It'll sit there like this, pointing down at the part to cool the part. And that's what's in this hand here. And I think I'm ready to put this back on here.
FP3D said, nice.
Well, it printed that piece last night, but it broke. Immediately, gotta do something else. Immediately as I was tightening it down, it broke. So, it was not any good. The print, anyway. The part
FP3D said, what kind of printer is it?
It's a Folger Tech FT3. Oh, dear, dear, dear. All right, so there it is. Let me get a couple of these locking washer. Well, so much for that. Locking washer and nut, and then locking washer and nut.
FP3D said, I was looking at input 5 but decided with the U10.
Well, I got a really good deal on this, so I just went ahead and went with it. It was like half the retail value or price or whatever. I might have to replace this. I think I got some super glue on it, but it's been okay. I've had some printing problems as far as, yeah, that's not working.
FP3D said, how do you like it?
The print quality, I'm still trying to get used to it, fine-tuning it and stuff. I really do like it. I've learned a lot of Fusion 360, and I've made some stuff with it that's been pretty decent. Now, if I can just get past the parts cooling issue, and this, I'm going to probably have to cut a whole nother one of these, because it's actually stuck. It won't let me tighten it down anymore, right? Or will it? You know, I guess if I put another... No. As much as I hate to take that piece off, gosh. Because there's a washer way in the back. But I guess I'll have to do it. And I'll have to cut a whole nother one probably also. Unless I can clean this up. There we go. Alright, so let me grab that little one that falls off the back. There it is. Little washer there. Pull this out. I'm going to try to salvage it. Oh, don't run away. I'm going to try to put this in this side and then run it out. See if I can't clean those threads up. If not, I'm going to have to cut a whole nother piece.
FP3D said,
okay, man.
Got to go, the kids are getting in trouble.
Take care of those kids. Don't, especially if it's your pool, if you're at the pool, man, get them taken care of. Nope, this isn't going to work. That super glue has got in those threads so bad. Oh, maybe if I do that, I'll get it off. But I'm pretty certain that nope, I cannot do that. Let me see if I can hold it in the center. Excuse me, and back it out. Excuse me. You know, that is backing out too. No, it's turning on me. And I really don't care as long as I can take and tighten it down. That'd work right there. So let me see if I can put this back. This is quite a trip to try to do this. Really, the easiest way is, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, the easiest way is to put the studs on there. Yeah, let me do it the way I did it last time. See if I can answer this thing. Yo te llamo para atrás, ¿ok? Bye. I'll call you back. Bye. So I guess we're still there, huh? It didn't disconnect us. And my mom hung up on me anyway. Okay, that's tightening up. Oh, but I've got a problem now. I can't get the fan on here. Oh, my goodness.
Call from mom.
I told you. I'll call you back. Call you back, Mom.
Sonia said, I'm still here.
Good deal, Sonia.
Sonia said, LOL.
Yeah, she hung up on me a second ago, I guess, because she didn't hear me. Yeah, that's going to fall off. How did I do it last time? Yeah, that's not going to work. I am going to have to redo this. As much as I don't want to. And I don't want to. And all I got to do is just get that on there. Oh, and also, this has got to go on there too. You know, all this because I don't want to cut another piece. Got that. But see, this fan has got to go on too. So I'm just spinning my wheels. I really am. Totally spinning my wheels. So I guess I'll cut another piece. So this is what I've got right here. Just some threaded rod.
Sonia said,
Loud, isn't it?
all thread comes in handy so often.
All right, let me get some nuts here. See if we can't straighten the threads out. All right, that went good there. Let me run it out the other side now. Okay. It does kind of hang there, but I think it'll be okay. All right. Wish me luck. I guess all I gotta do is get that in there like that. I don't drop it. And there it goes. Make sure I can get that in there, screwed in there. Yeah, I can. It's just tough because I can't hold on to it. It just popped off there. And it's almost like it keeps moving out of the way, too. All right. Yeah, and I'm going to regret that. I think I got it this time. Yeah. Got it. Okay. So there we go. Now let's put this in there, which is the heat sink, the heat sink for the extruder. And here's the extruder fan. Now, which side did it go on? Crud. Oh,
Sonia
I better put
said, I have to keep several pair of tweezers around when working on things like that.
Yeah, I probably should have gone and grabbed some. Come on, get in there. Okay.
Sonia said, did not see the blue Biafra. Sonia said, before asterisk.
Well, I've got these, but I wasn't using them.
Sonia said, I was talking about the blue label.
You didn't see it last time? See, I might have put it on there backwards, but I think the blue label was on the outside. I think I put it on backwards when I did it, Sonia. Because I do remember seeing it. Oh, and now this thing doesn't want to screw on.
Sonia said. I scrolled back through the video and the motor is backwards from earlier.
Yeah, because I think I put it on there backwards when I did it last night. And this isn't going on there. There we go. Okay. I'm pretty certain it is, Sonia. I'm pretty certain it's supposed to be that way. I just put it on the last time. I put it on backwards. Now I'm wondering. Let me get this thing on here, and then I'm going to look at something else. And of course, this one's not working. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's the nut. Excuse me.
Sonia said. Thumbs up, just wanted to save you some work.
Yeah,
Winking face.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to another video. But let me look real quick. Let's see. That's on Twitch. Trying to figure out the easiest way to do this. I think I changed it. I think I put it on backwards last time. Well, you know what? You're all right. I went back to like 13 days ago, and I don't see the blue either, so guess what I have to do? So let's take this off again. I'll just put it back, and what I'll do is I'll check it once it's up and running, if it blows the air in or if it blows it out, and I'm really not certain which way it's supposed to go. If it's the heatsink fan, alright, put that there, put that there. Okay, there's that one. That one. I was thinking that I had seen it before, but I guess not. Unless it was put on there backwards in the first place. And I didn't put it on there. It was already built. Alright, there we go. And yes, I'm not going to crank it down so hard. You know what? I don't have any lock nuts on that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. That's good. Go ahead and put the power to it. It's just so top heavy. I guess that fan is kind of big anyway.
Sonia said, I spent enough time at myself for my errors. LOL.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Alright, now let's wrap this up so it doesn't move back and forth. If I can get this in here, nah, maybe not. Yeah, that's not good. I guess this one's not long enough. I thought that was the one I had. That'll keep it from flopping all over the place, and I think that won't interfere. Yeah, that won't interfere with it. Yeah. Okay. Well, boys and girls, looks like it's time to try to fire this thing up. Now the question is do I print another one of these? See what it comes out like? I mean, that takes 15 hours to print that thing. Let me go ahead and put some of this stuff back on. In fact, let me power this up. It's pulling down. And I see air coming out of here. Alright. So what I need to do is put a little glue on there.
Be happy woodworking and honeybees.
Hey, John!
Said. What up, Yat?
What up,
Be
John?
happy woodworking and honeybees. Said. Y'all.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go for broke on this. I need to print me a good one of these. Gosh, I just don't want to spend the time on it. I really don't. Really, really don't. What are you up to today, John? What's your life going like this weekend? I'm going to go re-slice this thing and change some settings on it, like the temperature, because I noticed that it did it at 220 instead of 225, which is where I was printing with it. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be watching from inside.
Sonia. Said. K. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. So I'm here, LOL nice and cool now. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. Ha, and I can hear that too. I love it. Be happy woodworking and honeybees. Said. So you added a voice box so you can hear the chat? Be happy woodworking and honeybees. Said. Cool. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. Yes sir, it really helps. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. Wow, 21 hours, okay, he'll do it. Sonia. Said. Is it a totally separate box just to read chats? Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. I do want to lubricate the rails though and prob need to check the X motor voltage settings too. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. It is a web page. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. I am coming back in then start to print this, my X-axis was running hot last night. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. X/extruder, single motor tuned to 0.7-0.9 V. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. I have already adjusted the settings. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Said. I could check them though.
Okay, so what did I say? This one's going to take 21 hours. So that's why I want to make sure that that X motor, that X-axis motor.
Sonia said, "Are they not using stepper motors?"
Yeah, stepper motors, yes. What did I say? But that's the voltage that I check. But the thing is if I do that, then I've got to pull the whole printer out of the wall. I'm just thinking. I've already checked them. I've already adjusted them. Adjusted them actually to 0.9, and it said what? 0.7 to 0.9, right? Where did I put? Yeah, 0.7 to 0.9. I guess I could lower it down a little bit to like 0.8. And I see YouTube's kind of buffering. I'm sorry, not YouTube, but Twitch. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Let's see what music is doing. I didn't. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check it. I'll check it.
Sonia
I'll just have to turn the
said,
pen around.
"Please do not make changes because of my questions."
No. Last night, in fact, it was really on my nerves the whole time. I kept coming out here checking the temperature of the motor, making sure the motor wasn't really overheating. No, not at all. But since I'm going to throw it into a 21-hour print, I need to make sure that that motor is not going to overheat on me to the point where. What I think I'll do is I'll check the voltage and then lower the voltage down to maybe 8.5
Sonia
or 0.85.
"I am curious about the design and just wondering why things are not as exact as I think they should be."
I don't know. I didn't invent it. Okay. So let's remove this handy dandy camera. Whoop. And it's not charging. We might lose, by the way, YouTube. Crud. That's something else. Something else. If I can't get it to charge. Well, it's charging, but I got 2% charge, so I don't know what's going to happen. Did I lose you, Sonia? I'm going to turn this thing around. need to turn this thing around. You know, I may as well turn this off, too, for right now. Let's just flip it around.
Sonia said, I am here.
Okay. You're on YouTube, too, right? Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear it say...
Sonia said,
I guess it is now.
yes, just YouTube.
Yeah, see, I keep losing my power on my phone. I don't know how you can see that there. Okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a alligator clip. I don't see any. Of course, you can't ever find any when you want it, huh? So that was, put it on a 2-volt scale, and it's DC. Go check what I just posted over here. Doesn't say, but I'm pretty certain it's DC. And it's the x-axis, which you can't really even see it too well. And I'm sorry, Twitch, but that's going to be as good as I can do for right now. It's just going to be a really quick check anyway. So I need to ground this thing out. There's ground right there. And I sure wish I had a... Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's be easier there. There's ground there. And then I'll have to go over here. The first one's X. So let me power this up. Okay. I'll just kind of hold it to ground right there, like that. And then check with this one. And see, we've got 0.889, so it's not even. So let's see if I can go just a little bit lower. Let's go to 8.4. Or 8.5 even. Seven, 8.6. Oh, went too far. So we're at 8.64. I'll take 8.55. What do you think? Yeah, I'll take that. I just came down, what, about 0.4 volts? All right. Okay. So let's turn this back off. Flip it back around. All right, let me lock it down. I use this board to lock it down. Works rather nicely, actually. Yes, we can come back up here. Yeah, I lost power again. I might have just... We're gone.